Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. That's the answer. This is the Appleton Elk. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today we're getting back to Game of Thrones. This is season 4, episode 3. Had some big things happen in the last episode. This is poor answer. I'm ready for it. As you know, binged everything prior to the last season coming out. Don't remember much, yada, yada, yada. You folks know the drill. I'm enjoying the ride.
The one thing I've learned about this show is never go to a wedding. Whether it's yours or somebody else's.
Bad thing.
You're doomed. You're doomed, but I'm definitely ready, willing, and able to get into our post-Joffrey era.
Yeah. This is the time of the show where we're gonna be missing Joffrey in a sense. It's been a rough time for answers since recording the last episode. We've been, doing our best to support him in our group chat and to, keep him positive through these dark times. But look, the one thing that we know with Game of Thrones is things are probably going to get darker. So we get to it.
All right, without further ado then, let's go!
Did this.
We have to leave.
He's like, I'm not mad about it, but no, I didn't do it.
Yeah.
Where's his wife? Where's Sansa?
Bar the gates of the city sees every ship in the harbor.
Does this guy have a plan?
No one leaves the capital! No one!
Well, kind of a big deal when you take out the king.
Nah. There you go. There's the plan.
Get in.
Where are we going?
Somewhere
Tahiti.
safe.
Tahiti.
Oh, we got pretty far.
Yeah. Well, you got the fog as cover, so that's good.
That's huge.
Well, they're supposed to seize every ship in the harbor.
Oh, shit.
Go, my lady.
Milady.
You'll be fine. You're stronger than you know.
Well, she needs to remember that.
Those wooden rope ladders always break at the most inconvenient times in TV and movies.
Of
Right,
course.
my lady. Good. Good. So we've had quite a fright. Rest easy. The worst is
Not
past.
Baelish. I promised I'd get her to you safely.
Softly, my friend.
Yeah, no kidding.
I should get back before someone thinks to look for me.
First, you'll want your pay. 10,000, was it?
10,000.
Watch.
That
shoot him.
guy's, yeah.
I'm gonna hit him with a crossbow.
Anchor.
Wait!
No loose ends.
You don't want the queen to hear, do you? 1,000 gold cloaks are searching for you. And if they found you, how do you think they would punish the girl who murdered the king?
I didn't murder anyone.
I know, but you must admit it looks suspicious. The king who executed your father, who tormented you for years, and you fled the scene of his murder.
Why did you kill him?
Because he was a drunk and a fool, and I don't trust drunk fools.
Would have talked.
Yeah, he might have.
Saved you, my lady. He followed my orders, every one of them.
I saved you.
He did it all for gold. Money buys a man's silence for a time. A bolt in the heart buys it forever.
That's
you
the
write
Mason
that down.
King frickin'
Mason King.
And he gave you a priceless necklace that once belonged to his grandmother. The last legacy of House Hollard.
Ooh.
Fake.
I had it made a few weeks ago. What did I once tell you about the capital?
We're all liars here.
Come, my lady. I know you've had a difficult day. But you're safe now.
I was having a great day.
Yeah, the wedding was fun until it
You're
wasn't.
safe with me, sailing home.
I thought you said we're all liars. Oh, boy.
So am I the queen?
More than you were with Renly. Less than you would have been if Joffrey had done you the courtesy of...
Clawing at his own throat, looking to his mother to make it stop. It's horrible.
The world is overflowing with horrible things. But they're all a tray of cakes next to death. They brought me your grandfather's body when he died, you know. Made me look at it.
What was it like?
They took me to the Great Hall. There he was, the man I'd married and suffered to father my children. Great doughy lump I'd sat next to. Endless dinners and tedious gatherings. There he was, lying on a table.
One of my husbands preferred the company of men and was stabbed through the heart. Another was happy as torturing animals and was poisoned at our wedding feast. I must be cursed.
You got a good track record going.
Your circumstances have improved markedly. You may not have enjoyed watching him die, but you enjoyed it more than you would have enjoyed being married to him. I can promise you.
There you go.
Our alliance with the Lannisters remains every bit as necessary to them as it is unpleasant for us. You did wonderful work on Joffrey. The next one should be easier.
Your brother is dead.
Jeez.
Do you know what that means?
It means I'll become king.
You will become king. What kind of king do you think you'll be?
Good king?
I think so as well.
Evil king.
You've got the right temperament for it.
Joffrey, on the other
But what
hand,
makes a good king? What is a good king's single most important quality?
This is hardly the place or the time.
Holiness?
Listening to
Baelor the Blessed was holy and pious. He built this sept. He also named a 6-year-old boy High Septon because he thought the boy could work miracles. He ended up fasting himself into an early grave because food was of this world and this world was sinful.
Justice?
Yeah, good king must be just. Horus the First was just. Everyone applauded his reforms, nobles and commoners alike, but he wasn't just for long. He was murdered in his sleep after less than a year by his own brother.
No, you
Was
don't
that
have to worry
truly
about
just
that.
of him? To abandon his subjects to an evil that he was too gullible to recognize?
No.
No.
What about strength?
Yes.
Okay,
I
now
should
you're
just be like you, grandfather.
yeah. Why don't you just say that?
A man who lets his own brother murder him, and a man who thinks that winning and ruling are the same thing. What do they all lack?
common sense, wisdom.
Wisdom is what makes a good king.
Yes, but what is wisdom?
God.
A house
Your
with great
riddles.
wealth and fertile lands asks you for your protection against another house with a strong navy that could one day oppose you. How do you know which choice is wise and which isn't? Any experience of treasuries and granaries or shipyards and soldiers?
No.
No, of course not. A wise king knows what he knows and what he doesn't. You're young. A wise young king listens to his counselors and heeds their advice until he comes of age.
Like me.
And the wisest kings continue to listen to them long afterwards. Your brother was not a wise king. Your brother was not a good king. If he had been, perhaps he'd still be alive.
Oh,
Now, as the king,
right in front of Mom.
The king needs a queen.
yes, but why? To further the family line.
Toman the Wise.
You know how that happens?
Yes?
Yes, but has anyone explained the detail?
Don't think so.
It's all relatively straightforward.
How are you?
I'm all right.
You are. You will be. I'll see to that.
Son. Nephew.
Yeah, Tywin is like,
Please give
don't
the
listen to
queen
that
a moment.
nerd.
Yes, Lord. All of you.
That means you too.
Oh,
Quinn
boy.
does. Quinn's like, I need the studio.
Is this going to be Jamie's fault?
I'm sure. Heaven forbid Cersei have this little thing called accountability.
It was Tyrion. He killed him. He told me he would.
There's a whole list of people that said
The day will come when you think you are safe and happy, and your joy will turn to ashes in your mouth. That's what he said to me.
Oh, so that's a confession right there.
Avenge him. Avenge our son.
Oh, there we
Oh.
go. Well, let's not forget what
Tyrion.
Pedro said.
Tyrion's my brother. Our brother. There'll be a trial. We'll get to the truth of what happened.
I don't want a trial. He'll squirm his way to freedom given the chance. I want him dead.
I think the person that took him out was already dead.
He was our son.
He was a little fucking
I love it. Yeah, she's trying to make it out like he was like the best thing ever. Dude was a monster.
That's Cersei.
Well, enough time has passed
Yeah.
to get over it.
Right there in the sept next
Just-
to the
Just push his
dead
body
king.
right off and get on there.
Oh, okay. Yep. Let's snap back to reality.
Who knew that son nephew could turn out so evil?
You're a hateful woman. Why have the gods made me love a hateful woman?
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Please.
Jesus.
Oh.
Stop it.
Ah.
Not right. Not right.
I don't care.
Oh.
I don't care.
Ah.
Wow. That went weird.
How far is it to the Erie?
Far.
And you're sure we're going the right way?
Leave me go. I want you there as soon as I can. Might book passage across the narrow sea. Fighters of sellsword. Second sons could be. Seems like a good fit for me.
I'd like to see Bravos one day.
My bravos.
I have friends there.
Oh.
7 blessings to you.
What do you want?
What do I want? This is my land.
If I'm standing on it, it's my land.
We were just watering the horses. We'll be on our way. Forgive my father. He was wounded fighting in the war. A cottage burned down while he was gone, and my mother with it. He's never been the same.
Look at Arya spinning a yarn.
There's a storm coming. You'll be wanting a roof tonight. There's fresh hay in the barn. And Sally here makes rabbit stew just like her mom used to do. We ask the Father to judge us with mercy, accepting our human frailty. We ask the Mother to bless our crops, so we may feed ourselves and all who come to our door. We ask the Warrior to give us courage in these days of strife and turmoil.
You got to do all 7 of the fuckers?
Father!
I asked the stranger not to kill us in our beds tonight for no damn reason at all.
Oh, jeez. Is there any left for the people that
half
might
of
eat
it's
in?
on the table.
Oh, it's been a while since they had a good meal, it looks like.
Really good.
Did you fight at the twins?
All that a fight? Slaughtering livestock, more like.
The Red Wedding, they're calling it.
Oh, boy.
You look like you could really swing that sword. A real warrior, proper training. Those raiders wouldn't stand a chance against you. How would it be if you stayed on till the new moon? I could use a man to help with the farm work. Sally does what she can, but she can't lift a bale of hay. And if any thieves came looking for easy pickings, one look at you, I bet they'd run the other way. Meaning no offense.
Just, you're big.
Yeah.
What do you pay?
I don't have much, but I have hidden a bit of silver from the bandits. Fair wages for fair work?
Fair wages for fair work.
Wow.
All of his food's on the table. Work on the hound's manners.
Well, it's not like Arya had any better. She did the same thing. I mean, most of hers went in the bowl, though. Oh, jeez.
Oh.
What did you do?
Get your horse saddled.
You told me you weren't a thief.
I wasn't.
He took us in. He fed us. And
Aye, he took us in. He's a good man. His daughter makes a nice stew. And they'll both be dead come winter.
you don't know that.
I do know it.
You're the worst shit in the 7 kingdoms.
Plenty worse than me. I just understand the way things are. How many stars they got to behead before you figure it out?
Oh, shit.
There he is, Sam the Slayer. Going to visit your wildling whore?
She's not a whore.
Maybe I'll give her a copper tonight and find out.
This guy.
You all think I'm lying.
About what?
Killing the White Walker.
I never forget the way it screamed.
But you're the only one that saw it. And they all think you're just
A what?
a wildling.
My father hated that word.
It's not a very nice word.
Makes me sound a bit dangerous, doesn't it?
All right. No one bothering you?
They've got other things to think about.
That's the only thing they think about.
Being silly.
I'm not being silly.
Well, as we learned, they sneak away.
And what about you?
What about me? Gilly? I worry about you.
I'm not sure that's what she was asking.
Yeah, that's not what she was asking.
He's so
Thank
innocent.
For what?
For worrying about me.
I don't know if you're safe here. You saw what they did at your father's keep.
So, what are you saying?
Well, where can she go that's safer than us right here?
You'd be safer in Molestown.
Are you bored of me?
Bored of you?
Just say it.
I want to protect you.
I'll get these to Hob. Keep an eye on little Sam.
I mean, I get what both of them are saying.
You're a literary man now. What do you make of that?
Joffrey.
The usurper, Joffrey Baratheon. I said those words when I tossed a leech into the fire. I am now faced with a great opportunity, and I am powerless to take advantage of
We'll
it.
find you an army, Grace. I've been working day and night.
What progress have you made?
I've rallied House Peasbury to your cause.
House Peasbury.
House Musgood.
Musgood.
And House Hay.
House Hay. They don't have enough men between them to raid a pantry.
Not impressed.
Westeros is not the world, Your Grace. We need to look east for ships and men.
Sellsword!
We're willing to use blood magic to put you on the throne, but we're not willing to pay men to fight.
Yeah, no shit.
Visions and prophecies may be too, but I've never heard of visions and prophecies winning a war. Soldiers win wars. Soldiers on the ground. It's dirty on the ground.
We don't have any gold.
Not yet.
And?
If I do not press my claim will be forgotten. I will not become a page in someone else's history book. I'm running out of time, Sir Davos, which means you're running out of time.
Well, we're in this together.
We're connected.
I thought you weren't coming.
The hand of the king doesn't have much leisure time.
You won't be a very good hand if you see the word knight and say curd nigget.
That happened once, weeks ago.
Once?
You're your father's daughter, and no mistake. Bloody relentless, the both of you.
You'll never read well if you move your lips. That's how children do it.
That's how Quinn still does it.
The life and adventures of Elio Grivas, first sword of Bravos. Thank you very much.
You were a pirate once.
Oh, I was never a pirate. I was a smuggler.
What's the difference?
Well, if you're a famous smuggler, you're not doing it right.
You've sailed to Bravos.
Of course, almost got beheaded by a first sword of Bravos. I tried to explain to him the difference between pirates and smugglers, but he didn't seem any more interested in the distinction than your father. I suppose if you work for the Iron Bank of Bravos, and each one of your gold barges is worth half a kingdom, you tend not to be overly concerned with the kind of distinction.
No, he just hit on it.
What's that for?
I need you to write a message.
You should write it yourself. It's good practice.
It's too important for me. I need a smart person to do it. To the officers of the Iron Bank Bravos, from Stannis Baratheon, the one true king of Westeros,
But that's not you.
I need to get their attention. Go. Right.
Right.
The Iron Bank.
Davos has himself an idea.
He's seen some adventures, isn't he?
Not gonna be.
Precious little thing.
Thank you.
What's his name?
Sam.
Lovely. Daddy?
No.
Where's Daddy?
He's dead.
Where are you from?
North of here.
Yeah.
You're fucking rolling.
Only room and board.
That's right. She'll clean and cook and look after the other girls' babies.
Find other work for her, too.
No other work.
There'd be money. Give you a piece of it.
No other work.
Things aren't going good behind you.
Yeah.
What a job that is.
I promise to come back and visit whenever I can.
Dude,
You'll be
you think
safer here.
You
Who's going to
think?
protect you at Castle Black? Me?
You protected me north of the
Hey,
wall.
took out a
This
White
is
Walker.
different.
who's gonna protect her here?
Yeah.
And I can't run away, which is what we did at Craster's. You have to trust me. It's for the best.
I don't agree with this one, Sam.
Gilly, please don't.
And here we go.
Interrupt the party.
Buzz Killington.
Lord Tywin,
May we have the room?
would you like to sit?
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
I'm sorry about your grandson.
Are you?
I don't believe that a child is responsible for the sins of his father or his grandfather.
Oh.
An awful way to die.
Which way is that?
Are you interrogating me, Lord Tywin?
Some believe the king choked.
Some believe the sky is blue because we live inside the eye of a blue-eyed giant. The king was poisoned.
I hear you studied poisons at the Citadel.
I did. This is why I know.
Your hatred for my family is rather well known. You arrive at the capital an expert in poisoning. Some days later, my grandson dies of poisoning.
What are the odds?
You spoke with Tyrion in this very brothel on the day that you arrived. What did you discuss?
You think we conspired together?
What did you discuss?
The death of my sister.
For which you blame me.
She was raped and murdered by the mountain. Of course I blame you.
Here I stand, unarmed, unguarded. Should I be concerned?
You are unarmed and unguarded because you know me better than that. If I cut your throat today, I will be drawn and quartered tomorrow.
Men at war commit all kinds of crimes without their superiors' knowledge.
So you deny involvement in Elia's murder?
Categorically.
Is he going to believe it?
There will be a trial for my son, and as custom dictates, 3 judges will render a verdict. I will preside. Mace Tyrell will serve as the second judge. I would like you to be the third.
Why?
Not long ago, the Tyrells sided with Renly Baratheon, declared themselves enemies of the throne. Now they are our strongest allies.
So you made the Tyrell girl a queen. Asking me to judge at your son's trial isn't quite as tempting.
I will also invite you to sit on the small council.
Oh.
Serve as one of the new king's principal advisors.
Offering him a job.
I never realized you had such respect for Dorne, Lord Tywin.
We are not the Seven Kingdoms until Dorne returns to the fold. The king is dead. The Greyjoys are in open rebellion. A wildling army marches on the wall. And in the east, a Targaryen girl has 3 dragons. Before long, she will turn her eyes to Westeros.
You're saying you need us. That must be hard for you to admit.
We need each other. You help me serve justice to the king's assassin, and I will help you serve justice to Elias.
Here's the offer.
No. Hydrick!
Podrick, apologies for the stench.
I brought you some wine, my lord, but they took it from me.
A noble effort.
I didn't find the candles, though. A quill, some parchment, duck sausage, almonds, and some hard cheese.
Any word of Shay?
I've heard nothing, my lord.
Oh, boy, that's right.
Do you believe I murdered Joffrey?
No, my lord. You didn't.
Gods, no. The world is a better place without him, but I had nothing to do with it. I would like to think, if I were arranging a royal assassination, I'd plan it in such a way that I wouldn't be standing there gawking like a fool when the king died.
Gawking.
Trial in a fortnight. Have they announced the judges yet?
Your father, Mace Tyrell.
Who will vote exactly as my father tells him to vote.
Prince Oberyn of Dorne.
Oberyn? Give it to my father. Never fails to take advantage of a family tragedy.
I'm supposed to get a list of names from you, my lord. Anyone who might testify on your behalf.
Oh, I can call my own witnesses. No one had more cause to kill Joffrey than Sansa. But the girl's no assassin. Whoever killed the king wanted me to lose my head for it. And with my wife's disappearance, it makes me seem that much more guilty. Podrick.
Yes, my lord.
We're following you now.
Who will?
I don't know. They.
The ominous they.
Maybe Joffrey was too much work for him. Sweet Tommen would be so much easier to handle. Whenever something bad happens to me, I assume it's my sister that had a hand in it. But say what you will of Cersei. She loves her children. She is the only one I'm certain had nothing to do with this murder, which makes it unique.
It's a regular whodunit answer.
Mm-hmm. It's like a...
Varys could vouch for me if he dared.
He's already been called as a witness for the Queen.
Of course. Fetch Bronn. I have a job for him.
He's under investigation himself.
And my brother. Would they at least allow me to see Jaime?
I'll ask, my lord.
Yeah, wait till I wonder if Jamie will tell me her sister told me to take you out.
Yeah.
There's something else, my lord. I didn't know his face. He came to ask if I'd testify against you. Said I'd be named Sir Podrick Payne if I told the judges you'd bought a poison called the Strangler.
Sir Podrick Payne? That's a nice ring to it. What did you tell him?
I didn't tell them anything, my lord.
Are you going to accept their offer?
My lord.
Testifying against me wasn't a suggestion. If they can't tempt you with honey, they'll choose something less sweet.
You've been good to me, my lord.
Pod.
Already gave them an answer, my lord.
No.
Don't want to see your head already mounted.
My lord.
Pod, I am giving you an order.
Oh.
Get yourself out of King's Landing before it's too late. Pod! This is farewell.
Farewell, my
lord. Wow.
Gotta do what must be done.
Because it's true. Like if...
Wait. Let me guess.
Potatoes.
Well, no one boils a potato better than your mum.
Boils a potato.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Diamond! Hide!
Oh. Answer was getting ready for jokes about potatoes.
Oh, I think we all were. So were you.
You know how to get to Castle Black?
That guy in the right's been in a ton of stuff.
Golden pants. Open your eyes. I'm going to eat them. Do you hear me? I'm going to eat your dead mama. Go tell the crows at Castle Black.
A kid's supposed to make it there on his own?
If we go after them, we'll be giving them what they want. They want to draw us out.
We have just over 100 men, and that's including stewards and builders. And me. Can't afford to lose a single man. We must remember our first responsibility. We are the watchers on the wall.
There's got to be a way to protect them.
You're a champion of the common people, Lord Snow. What do you say to Brother Pip's proposition?
Once Raider is coming. If the wildlings breach the wall, they'll roll over everything and everyone for 1,000 miles before they reach an army that can stop them.
We need to shore up Castle Black, and we need to defend the wall. That is our job.
Rangers returning.
Is it?
Oh, let's hope that kid gets some justice.
Carl's running things now. He's the one put a knife through Craster's mouth.
We need to ride north and kill them all.
We just went over this, boy. Justice can wait.
It's not about justice. I told the wildlings we had over 1,000 men at Castle Black alone. Carl and the others know the truth as well as we do. How long do you think they'll keep that information to themselves when the wildlings are peeling their fingernails off?
Yep.
Man says all he needs to crush us, he just doesn't know it yet.
Oh.
As soon as he gets his hands on them, he will. Then he'll throw his full strength at us. And even if every one of us kills 100 wildlings, there's still not a thing we can do to stop them.
I don't think I can kill 100 wildlings.
He's got all the information, he just doesn't know it yet.
Yep.
Oh, that's...
And then they cut to this army.
Yeah. Speaking of an army who could take on wildlings.
Speaking of a small tactical army.
I like that they worked in pyramids. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Look at the size of this place.
Are they attacking?
A single rider, the champion of Marine. They want you to send your own champion against him.
Grey Worm? Send Jacob? Somebody else.
What is he doing?
I believe he means to...
Oh, well.
He says that we're an army of men without man parts. He claims you are no woman at all, but a man who hides his cock in his own asshole.
Ignore him, Your Grace. These are meaningless words. Not meaningless if half the city you intend to take is listening to them.
I have something to say to the people of Marine. First, I will need this one to be quiet. Do I have a champion?
Yes!
Davogeris gentis eikse, avich mikagon koston daur.
I've won more single combats than any man alive.
Which is why you must remain by my side.
Who can I afford to lose?
Who's expendable?
You're my most trusted advisor, my most valued general, my dearest friend. I will not gamble with your life.
I was the last to join your army. I'm not your general or a member of your Queen's Guard or commander of your Unsullied. My mother was a whore. I come from nothing. And before long, I will return to nothing. Let me kill this man for you.
Very well.
You're who I was going to pick anyways.
Yep.
He is very brave.
Put on a show.
Yes, win or lose, as long as the whole city's watching.
Oh. You're showing the kids in
Oh.
chains.
Jousting. Oh.
You sure you don't want a horse?
I would want a horse.
Horses are faster than men.
Horses are dumber than men.
His opinions vary.
Depends on the man.
Depends on the horse.
Is he gonna one-shot this guy?
We've seen that in other films.
Well, he better. Just gave a wink. Is he just gonna throw it at him?
Yeah, I think so. Horse! And done.
Done.
Barely an inconvenience.
Dajnerit želmazmo eksan. Djevija iksa i nobi pet dauri ćemo vestreti. Starije žema. Astroplot dohe tirinjo inkatiors dairi. Tirinjo inkatiorsi dairi.
Making an offer.
Ževi klenuntis ikso pak tot issa. Ževi klenuntis. Se odrazmeasi. Odrazmi machan daor. Iedereen machan. Ževi klenuntito porzo gru.
They like the sound of that.
Naijan.
Oh boy.
Nemebetas.
What is she? Oh, you know what? I think I know what she's firing. I didn't remember it explicitly, but.
Oh. Is there wine? It's like bottles of something. Oh, it's the chains and the collars. Looked like broken bottles at first.
It's not what I thought. I thought she was going to fire over weapons for this.
I thought she was like gonna throw
reason,
like food or something at him to show how generous and merciful.
No, for some reason, I thought it was weapons.
Before anybody gets too excited at me with Daenerys and what she was throwing, I thought that I'm like, because of all the friendlies that are there, so to speak, I didn't think she was doing a weapon. And again, folks, binged long time ago, one time, don't remember, you know the disclaimer at this point, right? So I thought what she was launching was something to show them like, hey, I'm going to give you food or wine or whatever. Showing you.
Would that
the
wine would just be
well, the wine would be broken, but you could do food. Like you could do potatoes and bread and vegetables.
I suppose loaves of bread.
Yeah, like that would all be totally. So
vegetables smashing.
They wouldn't smash. They were in the barrels.
Tomatoes all.
I thought she was showing them like, hey, I'm kind, I'm merciful, I'll give you what they won't, but even better, and still a weapon from your standpoint.
For some reason, I thought she was firing over like weapons that were going to hit and smash, and then all the slaves were going to be like, hey, we have swords now.
Yeah, I could see that too.
For some reason, I thought weapons.
But the collars was every bit as effective as either one of our suggestions.
She can say, hey, look, this isn't just talk. I'm not just
I've actually done it.
I've done it. Here are the collars, and a lot of them.
And just when he looks at it and then he looks back
right here,
and because I want to get the look on the face of the guy, like he's got to be like, I thought it was good to you as my slave. I thought I was all right. No, it's like, dude, I think you should join up with them, otherwise you're done. So.
Well, it's just so interesting, you contrast, because who are the two folks building armies in this episode? Sir Davos and Daenerys. They both have different approaches to how they are building their armies or need to build an army. Davos has to go buy one. Daenerys is just freeing everyone and not even force them. She still gives them the chance. Hey, you can either be free or you can fight for me. It's your choice. And a lot of them just happen to be making the choice to side with her. So it's a very interesting two ends of the spectrum how things are being done. So another powerful scene with Daenerys, and the fight scene was great with Dario. He incredibly confident, and she didn't want to lose anybody who would be valuable, but still needed somebody good enough to get the job done. So I mean, what a scene with this guy. This actor must have been loving the fact that he got to do this scene and just be such a badass about it.
Well, my favorite part about it
all he needed
is while she's discussing it, we can clearly see him in the background. It's like,
he's like, oh, who would it be?
I wonder who this could be.
Who's gonna do the job?
So I love that, and then the fact that they always like don't think Daenerys is going to be able to do anything. Like they're sitting up there laughing at their perch, like they pissed on the ground in front of her, and it's like, guys, you don't know what you're about to deal with right now. And she didn't even pull out the fact that she's got 3 dragons.
Yeah, didn't even have to use that card.
No. And then sent over what we thought was weapons or wine or food. But no, it was the collars of like, hey, if you're free, you have a freedom to choose to be a part of this army, and you don't get treated like you have been treated for the past however long. Because like the powerful visual was seeing then the kids in them as well.
Absolutely, yeah. They've spent a lot of time focusing on the individual people.
Yeah, look, I thought this was really cool. We've seen in other film and television adaptations where you get like the big baddie in from the one side, and you have to pick your fighter. And sometimes it's a pretty epic battle, and sometimes they do just this, where they make it just overly simplistic to where it's like so easy that it provides almost a comical lack of challenge, and I thought it was cool that they did that here. So it's like, here's your champion. We took him out with barely an inconvenience, the joke we like to make, and then, oh, by the way, here's my proposal. And here's some proof that I'm not speaking just about some ideal that I don't follow through on. She's like, here's the college.
Here's the proof.
So I thought that was pretty cool the way she pulled up again. misremembered. Folks, I remember a lot of the big stuff that happens, but a lot of the kind of the details along the way, I wasn't really sure of. But yeah, I thought she was going to send weapons and they were all going to start attacking the slavers. But in any regard, a very powerful scene, and they left off with that. So I'm sure in the next episode or two, sometimes they'll take a 2-episode or a 1-episode break from a certain storyline and then circle back to it. But I'm hoping we get more on the next one. So that was really powerful. I mean, let's start back to the beginning.
Oh, the reveal.
The very, very beginning, where we find out that our schemer, Littlefinger, Sansa needs to get out of Dodge, and lo and behold, who is the one
Come on,
there?
who else did you think was going to be up on that ship?
I mean, just the worst kind of opportunist in the world, Littlefinger there.
The worst. He's saving the day. He's saving Sansa.
He's saving the day. I'm sure there's nothing he's going to gain out of it.
And I love the way he said it when Sansa was talking about, the guy who actually went and got her and brought her to the ship. And Littlefinger's like, or Peter, as he likes it,
Lord Baelish.
He was just like, no, it wasn't him. It was me. I set the whole thing up. I'm the one who saved you.
I paid the man. I made the sacrifice in not paying him and having him shot dead right there.
Well, and I loved his line of, gold might buy his loyalty for a bit, but a bolt through the heart does it permanently. And
Does
that's
it
the thing.
forever.
Like, what was that guy going to go back and like he wasn't going to be questioned at some point? Obviously, somebody
You
like
were
Peter
seen
Baelish.
leaving with Sansa.
Right.
What happened? Somebody, look, there's somebody who would have wanted something from the queen. That's the thing. In this world, everybody's an opportunist. Somebody had to see them leaving together. When they found out she was gone, I have information for the queen. This is the person who left with her, and then he talks and says it was him.
Loose
So
ends.
he's tying up loose ends, regardless of how awful of a person it makes him. Oh, I'll pay you all this money to save Sansa. See ya.
Well, but at least
did he really think he was gonna get? Like he's the fool, and they that kind of comes back to
The
that.
drunk
like,
fool,
You're the drunk fool. You really thought Littlefinger was gonna pay you?
I thought maybe he was just going to drop a massive rock or something on the ship and sink him that way, but a bolt is
He could have
definitely
swam
more
back to
effective.
shore.
Yeah,
there
he could have
this way.
swam.
Well, I thought it'd land on him and crush him, but nonetheless.
Well, you wanted more damage.
Me and Peter were thinking alike. I'm like, I'm not paying this guy.
Oh yeah, I'll get your money right here. Yeah. Oh,
but
man.
at least for the time being, Sansa's in a way better spot for now. At least. Who knows how things will play out. I don't know if you remember, but nonetheless, definitely.
I do.
Okay.
But I won't. No spoilers.
No spoilers. But at least because, look, Sansa was going to be. She doesn't make it a couple hours if Cersei finds her. Regardless if they can prove it or not, I think Cersei would have just taken her out regardless.
Well,
had she not gotten
Cersei
out of there.
wanted Uncle Dad to take out Tyrion, and I don't think that's going to happen.
Oh yeah, and right by King Tom's body. That's our new king right there, King Tom.
By King Joffrey's body there.
Right.
That whole thing was.
Yeah, well, before we get to the incredibly disgusting, awkward part with those two.
Let's just not.
Charles Dance, of course, doing a brilliant performance in educating what it takes to be a good king. And Tommen was all ears to listen to him. And I liked how he did it because you kind of hit on an answer when Charles Dance is doing his thing of, well, what is it? And he gives an answer. Yes, but you're wrong, and let me tell you why. And he does it the 3 times. It's like, okay, just tell me what I need to know then, or are we going to sit here and play riddles and guessing games?
Yeah.
But it made for a really entertaining scene.
It did, and yeah, he's right with his thing, but it's basically like, you want to be a king like me. That's what it boiled down to, which you called out.
Yeah.
It's like basically what it was. It's like, oh yeah, you can have strength, but look what happened to King Baratheon. Oh, he went, nothing good happened to him. Oh, this one was this. Oh, he was wise, but a wise man, you're just a kid. You need someone to counsel you on how to be wise and everything. And a wiser man would keep that person around. It's like basically like him saying, "You will hire me as like your counselor. I'll be here. I'll be your right hand man for the rest of the time I am alive."
Well, the monarchy setup did have its faults in that they just, hey, technically you're the king, and I'm sure. Look, I don't know how everything works, but from what it all seemed in television and film, it was like, yeah, all the young kings had advisors, but at the end of the day, it was still their decision what they wanted to do. I mean, their call was the final call. If he says, "I'm the king, that's what we're doing," and Grandpa says, "No, but you should do this," okay, thanks for the input. But still, and I mean, we saw that with Joffrey. Joffrey did not give a shit.
Joffrey was getting
what
close
anybody
probably
told
to
him.
take
He was
him out.
just a little fucking monster, you know, and
talking about Quinn's king like that.
And look, you know, the realm is, as Tyrion said a little bit later in his prison to Podrick, he said, look, the realm is better off without Joffrey. And I think that is a statement that would be very difficult for most people to argue in any fashion whatsoever. That, no, we really, we really miss Joffrey. And we think that, like he would have grown into an honest and wise and loving king. Yeah,
you never know.
He was just young and immature. He would have
Marjorie could have kept, just chipping away at that outer shell and got him to be the
one thing that we've learned in real life is people who torture animals at a young age. It's generally no sign of what they may become in future years. Not a red flag at all.
But I did like how when we had Tyrion in his cell and Podrick comes and that whole back and forth between those two about Podrick wants to be loyal to him and he's like, no, I'm not going to have your death on my on my conscience, essentially. And now we kind of had fun with it. It's a game of Clue for Tyrion to try to figure out, who did it, who has what to gain from it, who would cause it. So again, I like how they set up where he's in motion. And now the only person who he might be able to talk to is Jaime. And we'll see how that goes because we saw what Cersei asked him to do.
Yeah, I personally think it was Tywin that had him taken out because he knew he could only control him for a little bit longer before that.
Answer's making it. He's making his prediction. Answer claims Tywin.
He has the most.
Grandpa took out his own grandson.
Loyalty to the realm.
He would take out anybody and everybody. He has loyalty to nobody but himself.
Yeah. Well, he does want to do what's best for the Lannister name. Like I said, I don't know who it was.
Just straightforward. Do you honestly not remember who did it?
I have no idea. I have no idea who took out Joffrey. So
for me too, I thought the
speculate.
Fool did it or Littlefinger did it because
the one thing I will say and remain totally spoiler free is there are a lot of fair guesses.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
and there's a lot of and this was one of the things that unfortunately I missed because I didn't jump in until season 5 or 6. But it would have been fun to have been part of the discussions.
Guessing.
And one thing I don't know is I'm guessing it laid out who took him out in the books, and so maybe the people who have read the books knew ahead of time, or maybe they changed it. I wonder how much stuff they changed from the books to the TV show because it's kind of.
I know it's a considerable amount.
It's like it's a little bit of a catch-22, right? Like if you deviate, like if this person took him out in the books, and you did it different in the show, the fans of the book could be like, okay, you changed something incredibly major from the books to the show. But on the flip side of that, it would be a surprise for the TV show.
It'd be a surprise for everybody.
Do you stay true do they stay and help us out? Nope. Take that back. Don't help us out in the comments.
Well, usually the folks in the comments have been saying, no, the show did it this way, the book did it that way. It's after something we've watched. Yeah, so they've changed quite a bit,
right,
not only in this.
I'm just saying, don't tell us in the comments.
Actually, it's this guy in the book, and then they did this in the show. Don't even show that or anything.
They stayed true to the book. They end up changing it. How about we just do that with no spoilers? But in any regard, I do recall.
So when you're watching it, binging it, I'm sure though you had your guesses though along the way there. So when we get to that point, see if you can remember that.
When I was going through, I guessed incorrectly.
Yeah, I mean, if I have to guess right now, I'm right there with you. I would guess it was Tywin who did it because he was like immediately Joffrey's body's barely cold, and he's already putting things in
putting
place,
on
setting things up. We got to do this, this, and this. So he's very much kind of like Varys in a way. And now just hang with me here in that Varys does what he does for the betterment of the realm. So he says. So to a certain
he
extent,
perceives it.
you know, Tywin does what's best for the family name, and he's talked about that in previous episodes where all the Lannister name will continue regardless of what happens. And he wants to set everything up.
It will, but has I'm just going to play along with this discussion. Tywin has spent his whole life building relationships, building alliances. We saw in this particular episode, he's trying to build an alliance with Dorne, which, you know, is going to be interesting. How long would it take Joffrey to completely undo everything he's worked for his whole life?
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. Joffrey, I mean, the relationship between the North and King's Landing with Robert and Ned Stark was good. That's done.
Yeah.
So the whole North, that relationship's done.
Yeah.
I mean, how long is it going to take Joffrey to just completely destroy every relationship with everybody?
Well, and Cersei.
If he's in power, Cersei.
I like saying Cersei.
They're gonna kill you in the comments. Well, it's Xerxes is King Xerxes in 300.
No, I think of it from Family Guy. His falcon that he had was named Xerxes.
Yeah, wow.
And I've mentioned that before.
That's fine. Tell me less.
Cersei.
Look at that, using the joke I provided him years ago.
You did.
Cersei.
The other scene that I really liked, and it kind of played with my emotions a little bit, was with Arya and the Hound, where you know Arya comes up with this great story and tells to the farmer about, you know, everything that happened, fighting for Tully, etc. And the Hound's going along with it. And you're kind of thinking, okay, are these two starting to get along a little bit? Are they starting to kind of work off one another, you know, for a common goal? And again, without knowing what the outcome was going to be, I still didn't think there was any chance the Hound was going to work for him. Like, this guy's not going to be a farmer. And
well, when he said fair
scare
work for
people
fair
off.
pay, that's where I was like, maybe he'll just stay there for a day or two just to get fed more.
Yeah. And
But
so,
I didn't know it was going to be the next day. He was
No,
going to just knock him out.
and
comically.
Arya was seeming to think maybe he had come around or whatever, and she seemed pretty happy. Actually had quite a few smiles in this episode. She was having a fun time with everything until in the morning when the Hound was like, this guy's going to be dead. He doesn't need the silver. We've got to stay mission focused. We've got things to do. There's no time for none of this screw.
Because if there's any war, he's not going to be able to defend himself and his daughter.
Well, no, the guy was true, but the one thing I will say about the Hound is it was probably a show of kindness for him by not taking the guy out. You know,
that's
him and his daughter.
Yeah, he could have.
And another, maybe you catch this guy in another day before he's traveling with Arya, and he'd have just 86 the guy and maybe lived there, used up his resources until and then left at that point. But he's just, you know, I'm going to give you a good shot to the noggin and then take your silver and leave, you know. But I mean, so it wasn't as bad as it
But
could.
then it was just Hound playing along to just find out what he has to offer.
And you can tell
he did that.
Yeah, and you can tell that Arya is like genuinely like, what the hell is going on? She was really, you know, upset about it. And she says as much, saying he's the worst shit in the Seven Kingdoms or something like that.
Yeah.
So, but then he fires back on her like, hey, how many Starks are gonna have to get beheaded for you to realize this is the world that we live in? It's not the world you want, it's the world we got, and you have to.
The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows.
Yeah, you have to live and adapt to that world. So, you know, a little bit of a lesson there by the Hound, maybe inadvertently, but nonetheless.
All right, so we have to live and learn to get ready for the next episode. You guys enjoyed it back in the day. We're enjoying it now. We cannot wait to get to more. So for our Jester, Appleton Oak, our grandsire, Mason Queen, and your king and the answer, we'll catch you in the next episode, pals. I call him Dewey.
Name is Grey Worm. I come from the
Louisiana?
Summer Hills.
Isles.
Is he reading from
Braille?
right to left?
I'm from an island called North.
You remember your home?
I remember when they rowed us away from shore.
And I remember my village burning.
Do you remember your home?
Unsolid. Always unsolid. Before Ansalit, nothing.
Perhaps one day you will return to the Summer Isles.
I don't want return. Kill the masters.
How are the lessons coming?
The Sunday is teacher good, my queen.
They're getting there.
You'll have to continue later. It's time.
It's
give him one answer.
time. Oh, we gotta see what it's time for.
How do they get the fire all the way up there?
Well, bow and arrow.
Going in with disguises.
Yeah, careful if that thing comes down on you. Not very good. Ow. Kill the masters.
A singular focus.
Yel read. Pogatas matas wang yel shirawa. Izos lewash. And tashikosh paskesh.
She defeated.
Oh. Iva kiofa wumvaleshiv toish filmatos.
Skul udav, kamas liwish.
Onyesh kiofesa yalanch yornazmato. So grish pujilio.
Oh, here we go.
Valar Mugulis. Gidinan kizi
Valar
ejim.
Morghulis, that's what that means. All men must die.
Palska.
Gibrojies bezi sator con nudo. Krudvari mi bod mari hedovogedi. Sir os velivan denerisi. Jimisa esposal drizes. Meji prijage espobilma.
Skathawa. A fojejos wiliwa nish kushel fenda. Vashka min shish.
Yam tol, Foljeni. Tol Kemp.
I come bearing gifts. Well, there's your weapons, Quinn.
Yep. Take up arms.
You think your masters are trained at all?
Tas debajo jiva derve sombazi. Jimi sid livas zer masmahu.
Oh boy.
Here come some red shirts.
Oh!
Ashkesh.
What was I looking at up there?
A flag they replaced, they put over the fire. Oh! Hey, where'd his guards go?
Well,
they hightail it out of there.
Easy work.
See, if you'd have just worked with her instead of against her, all this could have been avoided.
Yeah. To keep
there's still a few of them.
Yeah, what are they? What's gonna become of them? That's what I'm wondering.
Bend the knee.
Remind me, Sir Jorah, how many children did the great masters nail to mile posts?
163.
163, Khaleesi.
Yes, it was it.
Uh-oh.
This city is yours. Sometimes it is better to answer injustice with mercy.
I will answer injustice with justice.
Oh!
Oh!
Well, that's what you. Hey. It's what they did to the children.
Mm-hmm. Oh, just lined the whole steps.
They did 1 mile for 163 miles. Yeah, see that.
Oh, there's the banner. Okay.
I said flag, didn't I? Yeah, banner. How do you suppose they got it up there?
Oh, our training.
Look at that.
Yeah, he's
Fancy
getting there.
sword work.
Oh! You have to be mindful of that.
That was me knocking your ass to the dirt with your own hand.
When you're fighting cripples, anyway.
You want to fight pretty or you want to win?
You talk to my brother this way.
All the time. He got used to it.
You think he did it?
Nah, he hated the little twat, sure. Who didn't?
Yes, good point.
Your brother ever tell you how I came into his service?
Stood for him in his trial by combat at the Eyrie.
But only when Lady Arryn demanded the trial take place that day. You were his first choice. He named you for his champion because he knew you would ride day and night to come fight for him.
You gonna fight for him now?
To tell you the truth, this isn't so bad. 4 walls.
No.
To piss in.
How about a window to throw it out of?
Sorry I didn't come sooner.
So how is our sister?
How do you think? Her son died in her arms.
Her son?
Don't.
Just. The whole bloody country thinks I'm guilty. I know that one of my 3 judges has wished me dead more times than I can count, and that judge is my father.
Mm-hmm.
As for Cersei, well, she's probably working on a way to avoid a trial altogether by having me killed.
Now that you mention it,
She didn't just ask, she pretty much demanded it.
Did you do it?
The Kingslayer brothers. You like it?
Fitting.
You really asking if I killed your son?
Oh. You're really asking if I'd kill my brother? How can I help you?
Well, they both know the answer.
Well, you could set me free.
Well, you can't
No,
just.
I can't.
Yeah. Can't just do that.
I'm the Lord Commander of the Kingsguard.
Sorry, I'd forgotten. I'd hate for you to do something inappropriate.
Inappropriate? You're accused of killing the king. Freeing you is treason.
Except I didn't do it.
Which is why we're having a trial.
That you know is not going to be a fair trial.
She won't rest until my head's on a spike.
Not just yours. She's offering a knighthood to whomever finds Sansa Stark.
Sansa couldn't have done that.
She had more reason than anyone in the 7 Kingdoms. Do you think it's a coincidence she disappeared the same night Joffrey died?
Sansa's not a killer.
What about Shay?
Not yet, anyway.
Not yet, anyway.
And let's
see what Sansa's
fade
up
into
to.
Sansa with Littlefinger.
Yep. The one who saved her.
Yeah, he risked everything to save her.
Did.
I'm getting married to your Aunt Lysa. She's waiting for us at the Eyrie. You'll be safe there.
You really don't remember.
Fucking hell.
Did you kill Joffrey?
Did I kill Joffrey?
Oh, we have a new player that joins the game.
I know it was you.
And who helped me with this conspiracy?
Well, there was Sir Dontus. You would never trust him to kill the king.
Why not?
Because you're too smart to trust a drunk.
Yeah, that's what you said, your own words.
Yep.
Do you remember that lovely necklace Dontus gave you? I don't suppose you noticed that a stone was missing after the feast.
The poison. I don't understand. The Lannisters gave you wealth, power. Joffrey made you the Lord of Harrenhal.
A man with no motive is a man no one suspects. Always keep your foes confused. If they don't know who you are or what you want, they can't know what you plan to do next.
Some words of wisdom.
If they catch you, they'll put your head on a spike, just like my father's. You'd risk that just to confuse them.
I'd risk everything to get what I want.
And what do you want?
A vicious boy with a crown on his head is not a reliable ally. Who could trust a friend like that?
Who could trust you?
Well, that's true.
Hey, now let's not get judgy.
My new friends are predictable, very reasonable people. As for what happened to Joffrey, well, that was something my new friends wanted very badly. Nothing like a thoughtful gift to make a new friendship grow strong.
I can't believe you're going, leaving me alone here with these people.
These people.
Have you been to see Tommen yet?
No.
I wasn't originally meant to marry your grandfather Luther, you know. He was engaged to my sister, your great-aunt Viola. I was to be
Then I
given to
took
some
her out.
Targaryen or other. Marrying a Targaryen was all the rage back
All the rage.
The evening before Luther was to propose to my sister, I got lost on my way back from my embroidery lesson and happened upon his chamber. How absent-minded of me. The following morning, Luther never made it down the stairs to pose to my sister because the boy couldn't bloody walk. And once he could, the only thing he wanted was what I'd given him the night before. I was good. I was very, very good. You are even better. Luckily for you, the Queen Regent is rather distracted, accusing her brother of his murder, which he didn't commit.
Well, he could have done.
Oh, he could have done, but he didn't.
You don't know, Grandmother.
But I do know.
Oh.
You don't think I'd let you marry that beast, do you?
Oh.
Don't you worry yourself about all that. You just do what needs to be done.
Necklace.
Game is afoot.
It is.
I didn't want you to marry that beast, that monster
creature.
A lot of wildlings fight with a weapon in each hand. First thing you want to do,
dual wielding,
disarm them to try and even the odds. Ollie, you just watch for now.
I can fight.
Have you ever held a sword before?
I was the best archer in our hamlet.
I believe you. We'll go hunting for rabbits one day. Right now, watch and learn.
Yeah. It just smiles.
You know how to fight. Could have gone easier on him.
Wouldn't have learned anything that way.
Lord Snow, what do you think you're doing?
Steps over him.
You're a steward. Maybe you forgot that while you were off with your wildling bitch.
Someone has to train them.
And that someone isn't you. Go find a chamber pot to empty. Give me an excuse. Norman's not here to protect you now.
Give me a freaking excuse.
Get back to work.
Yeah, I don't want you guys to be well trained to go against these guys that could easily defeat all of us.
Oh.
I'd rather have you work.
But you can't be acting commander forever. There will be a choosing.
Sooner or later.
The old maester will insist on it. You might reconsider his request to march on Crastus. Let the mutineers take care of Snow, or you might be taking orders from him the rest of your life.
Yeah, he didn't care for that.
Took you for highborn.
My father was highborn.
Name's Locke.
You fight well. Brought you up here.
A sense of duty. I wanted to do my part for the safety of the realm. I was a game warden in the Stormlands. Fed a prize partridge to me hungry kids. Was stupid enough to get caught.
Is that so?
Figured I wouldn't have to suck up to any highborn. See here.
Get on with it. What are you waiting for? Summer?
Instead, you have to suck up to that guy. Yeah.
Wow, he's telling lies.
How many King's Guards are posted outside Tommen's door?
St. Boros is on duty tonight.
You have one man guarding the future king.
I promise you Tommen's safe. We're protecting him.
The way you protected Joffrey.
Oof.
Ever since that great cow brought you back to the capital, why did she set you free?
I swore by all the gods that if her daughters were alive, I'd return them to her.
If I told you to find that murderous little bitch and bring me her head,
oh,
would you do it? I know you went to see Tyrion.
Yeah, because I believe he didn't do it.
Joe murdered our son.
He didn't do it, Cersei.
You've always pitied him.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, come on.
Abused by the world, despised by his father and sister. He'd kill us all if he could.
So you're defending the way you treated him?
That would be all, Lord Commander.
Oh.
Oh. Guess we know who did that.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
King's Guard. I don't think you're supposed to be here. Mother doesn't allow me to have visitors around.
Mother!
I'm to be your bride.
Mother.
Mother doesn't allow visitors at night.
Before we decide to spend our lives together, ought to get to know one another, don't you think?
Yes.
If we're going to be man and wife, we'll have a few secrets from her, I hope.
But I tell Mother everything.
Tell me a secret.
Kitty.
Hello, aren't you a proper fellow?
That's a pounce.
Oh, that was Sir Pounce. Nice. What a name.
Joffrey didn't like him. He threatened to skin him alive.
Oh,
and mix his
imagine
innards
that.
up on my food, so I wouldn't know I was eating him.
That's very cruel.
He was.
You don't strike me as cruel.
No.
Unless Tywin gets his grubby grabbers in him.
Because you know what happens when we marry.
And after the ceremony, there's
When we marry, I become yours. I should go. May I come and visit you again?
Yes, please.
Remember
Keep this from Mummy.
our little secret.
Forehead kiss.
Well, she's got to play the game.
Well, now he's going to be anticipating their next visit.
The only thing I'm worried about is like, because he said Sir Pounce is like, if Then his mom comes in and he's like, Marjorie? And then...
Why would you think she would be coming in later?
Yeah, exactly. What makes you think...
Pardoned by Robert Baratheon, thereafter known as the Kingslayer.
It's the duty of the Lord Commander to fill those pages. And there's still room left in mine.
It's, Valerian.
Steel.
It's yours.
I can't
It
accept.
was reforged from Ned Stark's sword. You'll use it to defend Ned Stark's daughter. You swore an oath to return the Stark ghosts to their mother. Lady Stark's dead. Arya's probably dead too, but there's still a chance to find Sansa and get her somewhere safe. Got something else for you.
Oh, Arya is actually...
Oh, look at that.
I'll find her. For Lady Catelyn.
Lady Catelyn.
And for you.
I almost forgot. I have one more gift.
I don't need a squire.
No.
He's all smiley.
He'll slow me down.
My brother owes me a debt. He's not
Yeah,
safe here.
Podrick had to get
You'll be
out.
keeping him from harm. It's chivalry.
I won't slow you down, sir. Milady, I promise I'll serve you well. See?
That armor
good
is
lad.
so badass.
He's a good lad.
Compliments of Lord Tyrion. What are you waiting for? A kiss? Ready the lady's horse.
Oh, I thought he was going to maybe give at least a handshake or something to him.
They say the best souls have names. Any ideas?
Oathkeeper.
Oh. A knight always keeps their oaths.
Goodbye, Bria.
Boy, how has their relationship changed
Mm-hmm.
from when they first met?
Well, you have two people who were genuinely there for each other.
Yep.
I mean, like, for real.
Mm-hmm.
When shit was at its absolute worst.
Yep.
Now, granted, it was
gotta be like...
circumstantial.
Well, that's
Yeah.
But still.
Oh, the look back.
Goodbye, my love. On Podrick in a straight line.
Well,
You should never have taken her away.
She wasn't safe here.
She's not safe out there. You told us there were wildlings south of the wall.
Well, Castle Black could be next.
I should go back for Gilly.
We have orders. No one's to leave the castle.
I remember when you disobeyed orders and rode south to help Rob.
And I remember who came after me and brought me home. I know how hard it is, Sam, believe me. When you told me about Bran going beyond the wall, all I could think about was getting my strength back so I could go and find him.
I wish I could have convinced him to come back with me.
How fast could they travel?
They'd pass wildling villages. They could try and find shelter at one of them.
Every village or sheltered place will be deserted. Except...
Oh.
Craster's? You think Bran might have found...
No.
This guy.
Someone wants to see you.
You foraged Craster's Keep. I'll sanction it. But I won't order anyone to go with you. Volunteers only.
Thank you, Sir Alistair.
Let's go get some wings.
Some drummies.
Don't make that much noise when you're eating them.
We know someone else probably volunteer.
I'm going beyond the wall to Craster's Keep. I'm going to capture the mutineers holed up there. I'm asking for volunteers to come with me.
Who's coming with me?
Who's coming with me?
Who will join me?
Oh, our schemer's gonna probably.
Yeah, see, I knew he was joining.
Yep. Our core guys have been with John. I'm waiting for Ollie to stand up.
This is like
Yeah, he probably will.
all we need now is a slow clap. This is straight out of the 80s.
All right, enough.
Yep, there's our schemer.
Oh, listen to that
And
music play as he said.
Just in case you forgot,
case.
we're gonna tweak the music. Oh, whose skull do you think that is?
Carl Tanner from Gin Alley, drinking wine from the skull of Gior. Fucking Mormon.
Oh.
Any command for us, Lord Commander? What's that? Fuck 'em till they're dead. Do that, boys. Fuck 'em till they're dead.
Oh.
What side fit the beast? We should kill that thing. You should shut your fucking hole. Know how much they pay me to kill a man in King's Landing? I was a fucking legend, Ginelli.
Gift for the gods. The gift for the gods.
What the fuck is that?
Craster's last child, a boy.
What am I supposed to do with him?
Mm-hmm.
Don't need another mouth to feed. Hand him over.
He didn't kill them. He offered them.
To who?
To the gods.
The White Walkers.
Yeah, Legend of Ginelli. Are you gonna take him?
If it worked for him, let's give the Walkers what they want.
I'm thinking they might need a bigger snack. Like the Legend of Gin Alley.
Master's headed that way.
Oh, imagine that. He won't do it yourself.
He won't do it himself. All talk. Oh.
You thirsty?
That's, yeah. You want to really piss that thing off?
Fuck.
Exactly.
No way this guy makes it out of this episode.
Fucking dude, this guy's gotta be toast.
Oh.
Hold up.
Oh, they're that close.
Do you hear that?
Is that a baby?
It's coming.
Oh, that's so cool. The eyes, that subtle switch they did. Oh, the hell was that?
They have ghosts. They know so much. John might be here.
If John was here, why would they put his wolf in a cage? There might have been Night's Watch once, not anymore. We're not safe here. We need to go.
I'm not leaving without Summer.
Can you remember where the cage was?
In the east side of the keep.
If I'm not back soon, we'll meet at...
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, could really use Jon Snow and his crew about now.
Hey!
If I was your size, I'd be king of the fucking world.
Oh.
You know, wildly. Important. Highborn. Who are you?
You don't want to know.
See, you haven't played this game before. Highborn hostage. That's valuable. But 3 of them. That's a lot of mouths to feed.
Oh.
What the fuck's wrong with him?
Come here.
Please let me help.
Who are you?
Oh.
A Brandon Stark! A Brandon Stark of Winterfell!
Oh.
It's Jon Snow's brother.
That's all this was gonna be. Another boring day.
Hope you got a plan for that, Bran.
Oh, boy.
Oh, are we gonna see what they do? It's like Mordor in the winter. Jeez.
Yeah, it just looks like a normal Green Bay winter. Wisconsin winter right here.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, that's what they've been doing.
Well, yeah, I figured they were turning them.
Yeah, but still.
But we didn't see like how or how long it took. But just the
No.
fact that just the touch and like,
And just instantly the eyes turn blue.
well, and then what got me too was how the like as they picked up the baby, it stopped like crying and almost kind of smiled at him too.
Yeah, it was that scene.
That
the way
is-
that was done was wild. Oh,
Crazy.
what an image, hey, Oak. I mean, we
Those are
got
some
the,
lovely blue eyes
oh,
that baby has.
got that
Not-
reveal.
Not creepy at all.
And-
Cold as ice eyes.
Well, and then again we had this, and now let's just back up to the whole scene at Craster's where Bran got caught, and our other guy's having a seizure and Bran has to reveal who he is, I guess I don't know. He didn't know what else to do, I suppose. And these guys are just the worst. And I was hoping maybe Jon Snow and company would show up at some point in this episode, but they're still obviously a ways away and, have to travel there and everything else and the time frame that we're kind of working with everything here. So, I mean, these guys are going to get theirs, I hope. I'm assuming. And now 2 of our dire wolves are there, captured. I liked Bran's idea of going in as the wolf. I thought, okay, he can, get in and maybe sneak out and not be quite as obvious as a person. But, they caught him in a trap. So, presumably Summer and Ghost are going to be together. And like I said, I'm just waiting for Jon Snow to get here and just to take care of these guys because they're just the worst.
Yeah, they're terrible, and they at first when Jon wanted to take over that area, like he wanted it for the better for the women, and then fortunately they're worse off than what they probably were. I mean, more or less. Well, it's the same. They're still
the same evil, just different people.
Yeah, it's just there's more of them instead of just the one evil doing it. And it was interesting that they brought in the baby, and he's like, "What am I supposed to do? Just take it out so it won't take me out?" All right, absolutely. They're like, "No, you have to give it to the gods."
Offer it,
is what they're saying, and he didn't even do it himself.
Nope.
No,
some legend of Jin Ali.
Yeah, some legend, and he had to make the little butterball take
his
him
toady.
out.
Had to have his toady, stooge.
And then he looks at Hodor. "Oh, if I was as big as you, I'd rule the world." Yeah, well, you're not, so you got to pick on him and make yourself feel bigger. God, I can't.
Yeah, they sticking Hodor with that spear and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, so these guys are going to get what's coming to them, and of course, who's going to eventually come for them? I'm sure not a surprise, but Jon Snow is on the way. But we had our schemer stand up and want to join with Jon Snow. And he's like, "Well, just give me the oath and I'll join you. You need people who know the way." So I'm really interested to see what this guy's eventual plan is. Again, we've seen him before, with capturing Jaime Lannister's, where I remember him from most recently, that whole thing. So going to be interesting to see how this all plays out and what this guy's end game is. But, Jon's got a handful of his trusted brothers to go with him and this guy here who we have up on screen. It's just a matter of what is his end game. And well, we know what the leader of Castle Black, his plan is. He's hoping that the mutiners, whatever they called them, guys, took Mormont out or whatever, they're hoping he does their dirty work for him and takes out Jon so that he's not an issue anymore, because they see that everybody loves Jon and he'll probably be the next
leader. Careful, otherwise you're going to be following his orders for the rest of your life.
Yeah, that crew they got out there at Craster's old place is pretty much the worst of the worst. But I mean, it just shows like in this world, there's levels to the worst, and these guys are just about at the top of it. So it's kind of like ew, like right away. It's interesting how the show just makes you like, yep, all these guys need to go, like instantly. It's almost like you could be a person.
Well, they gotta set the tone.
You could be a person who's not like violent at all or doesn't root for this sort of thing. And there's certain shows and movies like. Look, in John Wick, you just want everybody's got to go.
We got to go.
Who's got to go? All of them.
Yes.
You don't think that's a little too violent? Nope. All of them. All of them got to go. And then Wick took it to the guy that was bouncing at the nightclub. He wasn't really involved in all of them. But yeah, this is one of those situations where as a viewer, you're like, nope. All of them, just all of them.
This is where we need Joffrey to come in and make a ruling on these guys.
Joffrey would come in and join.
He would give them raises.
Yeah, here, try playing with a crossbow. It's fun.
The crossbow with him is even more fun.
I'm just saying, sometimes you need a bad guy to take out worse guys.
But yeah, so this was terrible. Speaking of Joffrey,
that's why Joffrey's your guy.
Speaking of Joffrey, I mean, a really powerful scene going back earlier in the episode where Jaime actually sits down with Tyrion. Because it's interesting that the hate between Cersei and Tyrion is crazy, and look, Tyrion said some bad stuff to Cersei, which she, had brought up previously, like the whole, hey, I'm gonna watch, your happiness turn to ash in your mouth or whatever. But, Tyrion's Jaime's little brother, and, regardless of the, whatever happened in their past, that's
still family.
They're still family. And so he was there trying to offer up whatever, I don't want to say condolences, but just offer up whatever he could within the kind of, within the boundaries of what he can. Like, hey, I can't help you escape. That's treason. I can't just get you to leave, but here's what I can do. And
he believes him that he didn't have anything to do with it.
And I mean, he said as much to Cersei, and
just like when he said, "Do you believe that I would take out someone else?" And they kind of had that look at each other.
Yeah, I mean, it was a very, very powerful scene between the two, and it showed like that bond that we just don't have between Cersei and Tyrion. That was just never there. It was always really a two-way, like, vindictive street, and with Jaime and Tyrion, it's a completely different thing. And I thought that was a really good scene, and spoke volumes about the turn that we're kind of seeing with Jaime.
Well, speaking of Jaime,
last episode he kind of went the other way there for a little bit with one thing he did, but he just keeps teetering it seems like for every good thing he does.
It's a back and forth with Jaime.
That's what it is.
And again, without exactly remembering how everything went, or even really what Jaime's fate is, I couldn't tell you what Jaime's fate is, honestly. So with him, it's like he's going back and forth. Like he goes and he sends Brienne on her way, gives her a Valyrian steel blade, gives her armor, gives her a squire, and
Podrick
gives her Podrick, and almost has a look to her like, I kind of owe you one, and she's like, well, I owe you one as well. We were there for each other when we had to be, and he's sending her off to get Sansa and kind of fulfill her oath with Oathkeeper, the sword. So again, he does this weird back and forth. But yeah, then we get, like what you said in the previous episode, it's just like, well, what's going on with this guy? But complex characters are the most entertaining to watch.
And he kind of touched on it a little bit here when he's like Tyrion is like, hey, you have 4 walls, you have this and that, and it's like, I was in shit up to my knees, and we saw what he was in, so that can also do a lot to you when you are, highborn, and what he was, and the Kingslayer, which was, probably so easy for him, what they alluded to as well, and he had to get thrown into that. So yeah, it will play tricks on you. So you are right. He is a complex character going through complex situations, but it's like, how am I supposed to help with proving your innocence? It's going to be hard because we've got 2 players in who had done it for taking out Joffrey.
And like Tyrion said, even if he brought the assassin with proof, with evidence, and a confession, they still wouldn't care. They want him.
Well, because even with Cersei going, talking about like, oh, poor little brother gets not loved by dad and sister. You always had a soft spot. Well, did you not just hear what you just said? What if you treated your son the way that your dad treated your little brother just because he was a little different? Like, wouldn't you be mad about that too? Wouldn't you be mad at the world and expect the worst? So like, I can see why she would think he would take out her son, but he would never had those intentions ever.
Yeah.
Just because he called out your son for what he was, a monster, and you were too blind to see it, even though you saw it in front of your own face, him turning into a monster.
Well, and speaking of monsters, I guess we got the reveal on who took out Joffrey, did we not? It looked like grandmother had enough and didn't want Marjorie to have to go through that, right? I mean, obviously, Littlefinger, Peter, was involved, but quite a interaction between Grandma and Marjorie here. That was
right here. You don't think I'd let you marry that beast, do you?
Yeah. And it's just, and again, I think I love the grandma's character, and they've done a very good job with her because when she tells her stories, you get just bits and pieces of what it was like for her before, what she had to do, how she leveraged what she could to get what she wanted. And she's kind of trying to coach Marjorie to do the same thing. And she basically said, hey, you got to get in there and get your hooks into Tommen before Cersei starts influencing. And look, they're painting the picture that Tommen is very innocent and definitely everything Joffrey is not. So definitely impressionable.
And we've touched, real quick, we've touched on it before how great characters are in this show have been at storytelling, and they did another job with their grandmother as well.
Well, I think, in this particular series, we've been shown how much influence the women can have. Look, Cersei, not the queen, how much influence she has and how, the direction she's gone with how she wants to use that. We've seen how Marjorie,
Catelyn,
and in Catelyn and all the different power that they have. But they're all kind of, still like the discussion is had, well, we're not the ones in charge. We're not the kings. And so the power is limited. And you see like grandma here, and she's like this OG, like originally when you first meet her, she's unsuspecting. And then you find out, she has her opinions and she puts them out on the table.
Yep.
And many of us, I'm not going to say all of us, we've all been there. Many of us have grandmothers in our lives that are either the sweet, quiet, meek ones, or the ones that are like this, who just there is, grandma's got no filter. If you've been there, you've been there, holiday gatherings with whoever, and grandma's got no filter.
Let's get a few old fashions on her.
Yeah, right. A few old fashions, and grandma lets loose. But so she is like this picture of like, yep, we might not be the ones sitting on the throne, but if you play your cards in a certain, I don't even want to say right, but if you play the hand that you have, and you don't sit back and let things happen to you, and you take action, you can have a lot more influence than others might have you believe, being in the position of being a woman. And we learned with her, okay, yep, I didn't want to marry this, so I took the action to secure the future that I wanted. And granted, she's made it very clear she wasn't crazy about her husband, but at least she put herself in a better situation of where she was at. And it was funny that she threw some shade at the Targaryen.
Yeah.
Marrying a Targaryen was all the rage.
All the rage. That was great.
And she said, even like I think she said like, rat-faced or whatever, and so
rat-faced knacker.
She didn't love the Targaryen image that was there as well. She didn't, she wasn't like, oh, he was so handsome, but he was a Targaryen. She's like a little rat-faced. But now she's telling Marjorie, do your thing. And then then at the end, I didn't think I was going to let you marry that little beast. Yep. So grandma is like, she's a fucking gangster, is what she is. You
remember how she stood up to Tywin in the conversation that they had back and forth? She wasn't taking
she wasn't taking any shit. Yeah. And again, we live in a world where the females are, the ones without power, but
they have a lot of influence.
Well, it's like outwardly they're portrayed not to have any, but behind the scenes, they really do.
Oh, of course. And I think that's like, look, she is, as far as I'm concerned, she is Tywin's equal on every level. Whether society lets her make the decisions or whatever, no, bullshit. As far as wisdom, cunning, just ruthlessness when she has to be, she is Tywin's equal.
They're two sides.
And she's up there she's pulling as many strings as anybody else, just by, telling people of influence, like, hey, this is what you need to get done. I think her character is fucking great.
Yeah,
I just didn't know that we'd find out this quick about who took him out.
Maybe they would
I thought it was at least going to be another episode or two, but right away. But hey, I suppose, back when this was released, it's a week in between time. That's a lot longer to think over the week, and people discussing it, water cooler talk as we talk, as we say, and just discussing, who do you think he did it? Like, because obviously you heard who I thought it was. I could have easily thought it was him, but it was fun that there are many suspects. But
it's been brought up multiple times. Who didn't want to see him taken out? And I know last episode you guys had brought up Tywin, which was it wasn't wrong. I mean, but go down the list of people who don't want Joffrey gone, and
It's a shorter list of who wants to keep him around.
Cersei, the only one who wants to keep him around.
Cersei's the only one that wants to keep him around.
Well, the story Tom said that he told him, I wanted to skin the cat, mixing it with my food. It's like, dude's got to go.
They need it. That's funny. It's like when in that moment, they're like, well, because they're reminding you even after he's gone, they're reminding you how terrible he was. Just in case anybody has any sort of shred of sympathy. And look, maybe he was just mean to everybody else and he was nice to his little brother. No, he told his own younger brother that he was going to not just kill your cat, I'm going to skin your cat and then I'm going to feed it to you. Like, that's Joffrey was fucked.
Well, and of course, the reminders in the room of the crossbow bolts through the boars out on the wall, just a little reminder as to what Joffrey did with his crossbow.
Yeah, I think you called it already. Like, who put that there? It's like we know exactly who did it.
What an episode!
But speaking of a better life with her, right away. How about the slaves getting some weaponry and taking back their city? They're like, hey, we have no training and we have no weapons. Don't worry about that.
Here's your weapons.
Instead of what we thought came over in the barrels they brought.
That's like what I was remembering. Folks, for the last episode when they fired the barrels over the wall, I'm like, I thought it was weapons, and I was just I kind of had a vague memory of how things went down, but it was like, no, they snuck through and brought them the weapons, not the barrel over the wall.
And I liked how Grey Worm gave them the speech essentially look, one day of freedom is better than a lifetime, in servitude. The way they are, lifetime in chains is how we had it.
It's
here.
a single
You
day
guys
of freedom.
outnumber the slavers
3-1.
3-1. But in the past, it would be like, hey, what were we fighting with? It's like, nope. Now everybody's got swords, and
there's an army behind them.
And they showed them ganging up on the slaver, and they all kind of were like, nobody just came in and did like what a warrior would do.
Yeah.
But it was a really powerful. And then my favorite part, arguably, of this episode. Say what you want. What it means about me is when Daenerys went and did to the 163, did what to the slave owners, what they did to the kids. And the fact that she's like, no, I'm not going to show mercy. We want justice. 163
She's going to give
them.
justice in the eyes of injustice.
Yep.
And there's this show.
Can bring out the worst in you.
It's good. I think it just real quick. I think it does a good job of manipulating the audience to where you'll allow and want certain things to happen under certain circumstances, but then they'll flip it around. You're like, oh no, don't do that. That's not what I meant.
But in this shot, look at the happy slave families that are all together, like smiling, looking up at their captors as they're the ones that are strung up.
We live in a world, and this Oak's controversial take here. We try not to be too controversial on the channel, but I'm going to put this out here. We live in a world where a lot of people say violence is never the answer. Violence is never the answer. And there's a lot of people who can really, you could sit down and if you have these discussions, you could make a very strong argument. And I think this show, and I brought up John Wick, and I think this show is going to test people's resolve to that mindset that violence is never the answer. They show the worst of humanity, and then they say, maybe in this situation, people who do the absolute worst, like what is worse than putting a child on a cross to set an example? What's worse than that? And a person who does that, should they get mercy? Is justice not the answer? And so I think this show does a good job of having what I would say is a very good argument for violence is the answer, or justice, and I think even people who might be mild-mannered, who would in other circumstances say, no, it's never the answer. This show really, they really make you wonder.
They toy with the audience.
Even like I said, the most mild of personalities where no, violence isn't the answer. You didn't just a little bit when you saw this.
Yeah,
hey, I saw nothing wrong with it.
More to come, I'm sure.
As Andrew say, they got their comeuppance.
All those shysters got it. So hopefully you guys are enjoying it as much as we are. So for your royal jester, Appleton Oak, your grandsire Mason Quinn, and your king answer. We'll catch you on the next episode, pals.